The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Los Angeles Dodgers completed a 3-game series sweep as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-0. In other news from Pittsburgh, center fielder Ryan Reynolds has been waived by the organization. At the moment, the Dodgers are atop the NL West. They hold a comfortable 5-game advantage. The Pirates are in 4th place in the NL Central, 10 games out of first. Adam Conley earned the win, his 4th this season, as the Marlins grabbed one from the Cubs, 5-4. Heading into today, the Marlins sit in 4th place in the National League East Division, 10.5 back. The Cubs are in 2nd place in the NL Central, they're 3.5 games back. The San Francisco Giants cracked 14 hits overall as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati, 6-3. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Looking at the standings, the Reds are in 3rd place in the NL Central. They trail by 8.5 games. The Giants sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division, 5 games back. The Padres allowed 5 hits in the game as they grabbed an extra innings win over the Brewers, 2-1.
Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Milwaukee Brewers.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. EK, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's got some serious speed, and that's a dangerous weapon at any level. It wreaks havoc on opposing pitchers because there's so many ways to manufacture runs when speedsters get on base. So don't be surprised if you see him cause trouble out there in this one.
Junior Guerra will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he was not real effective in his last start. He gave up 9 hits. Going to have to limit that here in this one.
And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, out in that corner outfield spot, a very reliable left fielder. Not somebody that's going to make the great plays, but every routine ball, it's as good as gold.
Josh Harrison heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
First pitch tonight is looked at for strike one as we get underway at 7:11 p.m. And EK, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, both of these teams come into the series riding losing streaks. So the good news, someone's going to get back in the win column here. Other than that, not a whole lot of good to report for either side.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Back goes Braun, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Boy, he just about kicked this one off with a bang. This one had a pretty good chance of getting out of here, but he'll wind up settling for a double off the wall and an explosive start to this game.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
And he's retired here, one away.
And you know what? It's never too early in a ball game to play smart and fundamental baseball. You've got the leadoff man at second, so he's just shooting for the right side of the infield. And he's able to move him up 90 feet to third with just one away.
Josh Bell will stand in now, and as you take a look at the splits, his numbers compare unfavorably once he leaves the comforts of home. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Kane. He's got it, and there are two down now. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
Corey Dickerson will stand in now, and his batting average currently good for 7th in the National League. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Colin Moran would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Full count. Here it comes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Colin Moran set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Yeah, guys, he's a very solid umpire. Well respected for the strike zone he calls and the consistency he brings to the job.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Just getting deeper and deeper into trouble here in the first inning. He's walked one guy already. Now he's fallen behind another guy here.
3-0 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
That's on the outer edge. 3-1.
Yeah, taking all the way right there. You'd better be taking 3-0 after he walked the previous guy.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Here's a high pop-up. Timms is there for it. And that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Bucks out in front, 1-0. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, guys, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
Ivan Nova, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, in his last start, he did go deep into the ball game and only allowed 1 run. But unfortunately for him and his ball club, he took the loss. He'd like a little different outcome in this one.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Polanco, 1 away.
And there you see the numbers from his last start. Boy, you talk about a hard luck loser. Just 1 run allowed, but that was enough to do it. He got the loss.
Jonathan Villar is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Got him.
All right, guys, we're going to check this sequence out again on Showtrack, but I can guarantee you he doesn't want to see it again. He's got this thing all backwards up there. He looks at the first 2 pitches. Those are pitches he probably should have swung at. Then he swings at the 1 pitch that's out of the strike zone.
Eric Timms will stride in now as he'll enter play as the 2nd leading hitter in the entire National League. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Pirates 1 and the Brewers nothing. Francisco Cervelli makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Francisco Cervelli.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Chopped in front of home plate. Pena scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Settling in now, Starling Marte. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. That evens it up, 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting 8. Shortstop.
Jordy Mercer into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
2-0.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Boy, and a great 2-0 pitch there. Got him thinking fastball. And this looked like a fastball out of his hand, but it turns out to be a real effective changeup instead.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good at bat so far here with 2 away. You're going to go down in order. At least make that guy work for it. Got himself back into a fastball count now.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That's a good job right there with 2 away, because if nothing else, you get your pitcher to the plate here in this inning, so you don't force him to lead off your next inning offensively.
Striding into the box, Ivan Nova, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. Who played an inning. Christian Yelich will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month, as you see him there.
Christian Yelich.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Good changeup there as he takes command, 0-2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game, and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it, 1-2. This is skied out to deep center field. Marte going back. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Around second. He'll try for third. And the Brewers kick off the inning with a bang here. It's a leadoff triple.
Yeah, that's just an all-or-nothing try out there in center field. He gives it his all, but the ball is well out over his outstretched glove. And from there, by the time he's able to regroup and get this thing back into the infield, just a little bit too late to prevent this from becoming a triple.
Here's Ryan Braun now. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. Oh, no, he missed it. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I don't even know if I want to touch this thing. I have a feeling that when these guys get back to the dugout, we're going to be able to hear what their manager is saying from up here.
Travis Shaw will dig in. Currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting 7.
That's a nice backhanded play there at second. You'd like to be able to get in front of this ball if you can, but here he does a nice job of looking it into the glove, and then he makes him throw to first for the out.
Stepping in now, Manny Pena. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Called strike two with the letters. 0-2 now.
Yeah, that's a different pitch here, but also on the outside corner. Also taken for a strike. So he's got him in a quick 0-2 hole now.
But right at the shortstop for the second out.
Batting 8. Second
Eric
baseman.
Sogard gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Dickerson. Oh, no. Looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. Junior Guerra gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Well, you know, some pitchers flat out just don't like to go up there and swing it, and I get it. Most of them can't hit at all. But, hey, this is an opportunity right here to help your own cause.
Here it comes, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike one. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strike.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is... Leading off the inning, Josh Harrison, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. 1-2. Here it comes. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Gregory Polanco stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded by Sogard. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now
And you know,
batting,
against a lot of
first
second
baseman,
basemen, this is going to be an
Josh
infield single.
Bell.
But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Into the box now, Josh Bell, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They still trail it here, 2-1.
Leading off for the Brewers,
Lorenzo
center fielder,
Cain digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Marte ranging back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Jonathan Villar will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Fly ball to left's not going to do you any good in this situation. Look, you got a guy on second and nobody out. If you take this to right field and advance a runner, well, then at least you made a productive out. Instead, this is just a waste.
Eric Timms is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Hit out towards second. Harrison has it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
That's just a textbook case right here. By not advancing the runner on that previous at-bat, that would have been a run. Instead, now you've got 2 outs and a runner only at third.
Christian Yelich is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
And this is maybe not a pitch-around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this in 2 away.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Corey Dickerson. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Shot towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first down.
Now batting.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean, hammered out there. But he's going to wind up with nothing to show for it.
Into the box, Colin Moran. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Francisco Cervelli stands in. Catcher. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Cervelli.
Heading out toward shallow right. Yelich is under it, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 2-1. Manny Pena stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6.
The batter,
Gregory
right
Polanco
fielder.
will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
And he falls behind 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. It's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Here's the first pitch to him. Josh Bell stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Pitch out, nothing doing. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ground ball right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And you had to figure that sooner or later someone was going to do something at the plate. Now that's just their 2nd hit of the ball game, and it comes all the way in inning number 6. Offense has been almost non-existent so far.
Corey Dickerson will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors on the Pirate ledger so far. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Now the double steal is on here. Braun moving to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman
Colin Moran strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Lays off 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Pirates strand a couple. They trail it 4-1. Ryan Braun gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Travis Shaw comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Number 24 will be the new pitcher.
Pitching for the Pirates, number 24.
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here.